That was rough. That was rough. Not a great display of... Hello, everybody. We were just playing Overwatch, and I sucked so bad. And, well, not even me, but on that last game, there were... I'm going to make a clip out of... I'll make a note. We can get a clip out of that. To game about 5:40 p.m. Yeah, it was shameful. Shameful. They didn't get even one kill. I even flanked the whole team. I don't know. Let's play something that we know is I don't know how to call it. I would like to say safer, but I mean I can talk as I play and we can chat. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not the best gamer by any stretch of imagination. It would be far-fetched to even say that I'm good. Actually, let me turn on the fountain. Yeah. So I don't know. The bulk of the shorts I've made are like Overwatch shorts, I know, but it can get tiring pretty quick. We can pivot as many times as we need. Yeah. Oh, we have Maya again. So we proved in the trial that willpowers could not have... Well, it's not clear who committed the murder. It could have not. Could have been someone else other than willpowers. So now we're on the other day for the investigation. The final day of investigation, because it's 3 days. Only 3 days. Man, Overwatch can be so stressful, man. We cannot rely on just one game. Luckily, yeah, the kind of the intention of the channel is to mix games with music and like chatting and talking to you guys and building some sorts of community, I guess. So yeah, there's much more to life than just gaming, and that's kind of what this is all about. This is like a space to meet other like-minded folk, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. She's quiet. For once. Her guard's down. What? You die. She's alive. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
Yeah, I want to finish this game, and so we can get another series going. I don't want to rely too much on Overwatch for clips and stuff. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Did you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her. So sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
So, he's a soft. A pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, my, right. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today, chicken whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling me a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time. Oh, they said pissed on a Nintendo game.
Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer will never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Do we have to present her with anything? I don't think so. Let's just move on. I want to check the Studio 2 here. I really don't like the investigation sections. But yeah. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello. 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 Maya, you should have tried at least. You should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. An artist. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't a killer. Shouldn't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Well, maybe she did. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Yeah, let's... Oh, no, we want to check this thing. Maybe it's not time for the spiky thing. October 19, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the system cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Dude, this is a bit... Oh. Okay, I think this is fine. Right. Let's go to the employee area. Dude, the audio is kind of messed up. Give me just one moment. Maybe like this? Yeah, that's better. Like this? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. It's just a bit muddy. Sorry guys, I'm just doing my best, like we all do. Make this quicker and make this quicker. Peak. Okay. Oh. Okay. Maybe reduce this just a little bit. And maybe just a little bit here. Okay. I think that's good. Maybe this. Okay. Let's go to the employee area and see what we find there. Here. The sleeping bottle. Aha! No, no, no touch him! Yeah. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Huh, I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yes, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these pills, see? To the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Oh, that's Phoenix. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. The steak plate. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee on it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow. The fury of Edgeworth. Crushing paper cups. Say, what happened to the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. Right. Yep. It sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So, I was right. Okay. Do we have anything else to talk about? I don't think so. Let's see the dressing room. Empty dressing rooms like this are kinda lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. There's nothing here, right? No, I don't think so. So, nothing here. Oh! Isn't there anything in this incinerator? This still the same. Nothing in the trailer. Maybe here. Should we present something to someone? Maybe let's present D. Vasquez the plate of food. Nothing. Maybe the sleeping pills. Nothing. I don't think this is it. Let's see something else. Uh, we still haven't presented the samurai spear actually. Nothing. The detention center. Let's see. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like this when you're about to burst to tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And you could wipe that grin off your face? Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Producer Vasquez, could you tell me more about Miss Messi? Oh, the producer, she's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and... Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. What rumors? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight to video call. Watch out, huh? Not the best use of, or not the best choice of words there. A minor straight to video director. Something in his word called Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Saul Manila. I heard she's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. Right. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. Right. Huh. 5 years ago. Exactly when Vasquez appeared. Maybe he has... No, nothing. Yeah, no use. Let's try talking to the Vasquez. Nothing. Dude. I don't like it when it's not obvious at all what you have to do. Makes me feel a bit stressed out, you know? Not knowing what to do. I guess that's life, huh? Yeah. We can try some Overwatch later, or any other game. We can do whatever we want, actually. Yeah. If you're watching this, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's really amazing that you're watching this. I might just... I'm going to ask Grok. The trial is what's interesting for me, not the investigation parts. I find them so just a bit boring. Visit powers. Oh, now we focus on the broken fence. Yeah, that's the thing. If you go out of order, then you can overlook stuff. I've examined this fence so many times. Oh, apparently it's not the fence. Examine. Okay. Apparently Penny is now in the employee area. No? In the dressing room. Yeah, see? So talking to Will triggers this cutscene. I guess, yeah, you should always speak to your... Yeah, I guess that's kind of my fault. You should speak to your... what you call it? To your defendant. Yeah? You're a responsible lawyer. You don't want to leave your client alone. No, I was just cleaning up the restroom. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! No! Okay. I was wondering if you could... if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Right. The rumor. Okay. Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used the Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set. That trailer part of a film set. The Last Steel Samurai. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Of course, they don't want the series to be linked with a murder. Oh, they're not making kids shows anymore. It's probably D. Vasquez conspiring and stuff. Yeah. Right. This. Kids love the Steel Samurai. Okay. What happened 5 years ago? Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Oh, really? An accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. Okay. The plot thickens. Oh, Old Bag was also at the studios at that time.
But you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it was today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Okay. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols?
Nichols. Penny Nichols. That's the assistant we talked to.
Alright.
He killed them.
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less.
Proof. Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. I don't have it, I think. Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Let's try showing her this. No. Okay, proof that proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. What would it be? What would it be? Oh man, I don't particularly enjoy the investigations. She doesn't have anything to say. All of this. No, nothing. The trailer maybe here. This. Trash. Maybe this. Nothing. Nothing. Dude. We have to finish this chapter today. Yeah? We cannot take so long with the chapters. I'm going to edit all the playthrough once we're done. I'm going to make maybe just one large video, or maybe cut it up in cases. I think that's yeah, cutting it up in cases should be the right decision. Oh mom. Maybe I do have evidence. Oh, the bottle. Oh, she doesn't know about the bottle, right? Yeah, of course we do. It's the bottle. Yeah. The proof that he had used those pills on Powers, the food, right? Okay, we got her. Okay, there was an accident. They took a photo. Vasquez. Ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi. Right. Oh. He pushed the actor. Right. That's gruesome. Okay, we have the photo. Now, maybe let's confront Vasquez about it. Maybe we can get some information out of her. Hey, what do you know about this? Uh-huh. Okay. The wind. She went inside the trailer. Let's check this. Okay, we have... apparently, this is not going to work. There's nothing in the incinerator? There's stuff to mislead you intentionally. Right. Okay, she's blackmailing people. Right. Huh. How are you so sure? The first time she changes and looks at us face to face. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? A murder? Oh, okay. Apparently, Hammer did it in purpose, but oh, the mafia. The elite beat agents, professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Oh. Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Apparently so. Okay, let's wrap up this trial, man. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, it's safe, right? Yeah. Okay. Come on, let's finish the trial. Let's free up willpowers. October 20, 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Rightfully so. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? T. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Ah!
Very well, Mr. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Okay. She entered the trailer. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Saul and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammers' body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about what part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Salt take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. What? How could he take you if the path was blocked? I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey head toppling over.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp, it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Let's press her there. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk! It irritates me. This game is so funny. T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Let's press her there. You didn't stop in the employee area. Are you always these stairs? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp. A rehearsal afterwards. Let's just press her. I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. Hold on! You had Saul take you. What does that mean? It means what I just said. The van. What about the van? Right, so block the path between 2:15 and 4. Okay. At which time did he take you? Let's just press her on this one. Wait. What was that evidence? some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Evidence that she didn't eat the steak. Oh, it's not a T-bone steak. That's not the bone of a T-bone steak. Ah. That's interesting. Yeah, that's not a T-bone steak at all. Huh, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I said you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Right?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Ah, there are no bones there. The plates were bare. Uh-huh. Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too? You ate a boneless steak? You didn't eat the steak, of course. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Huh, that's a good one.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. That's probably it.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. Oh yeah. I was thinking if the full trials were or recorded, then yeah, they're all on YouTube. So I just have to download them to like edit and make them the chapters, you know. But I can do it when we are done with the game. I think it's five trials. You killed him,
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. What's this? Okay, let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't. The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Yeah, it's the thing in the spiky thing in the garden. This thing. What?
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
Okay. Because it's broken. Yeah. That is the murder weapon. Not so fast! Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That makes sense.
Order, order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Edgeworth, are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Yes. This is the one. The spiky thing on the garden. I think this is a wrap. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. We got her.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ironic. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died on the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have died with the body?
She had another way. Yeah, you yourself submitted the proof. You carried the body in the van, obviously, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. Yeah, she messed up, saying that she had Saul carry her. Yeah. Don't forget, it was Saul Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was. Yep. She had to dispose of the costume. They probably burned it. Yeah. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. Did we win? So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean? D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh. Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Yeah, I agree. Edgeworth is good for nothing in this trial. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. Testify again? You did it? Testify again. Testify? Then... nothing. I think none of those were correct. And the cross-examination... What? Oh, Edgeworth is on our side, apparently. Oh! This game has a way of doing things. Your Honor! Now you have the question. Oh. Okay. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does that make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I choose see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always get a guilty verdict after all that? Well, it's a guilty verdict for her, right? That's the thing with these games. They switch up the thing. It's never like a random person who does the murder. Okay, so you were with Sal and Oldbag when you found the body. Right? Oh, this is Sal and this is Oldbag. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. She called the police. Then Powers showed up. Back to the trailer. Back to the trailer. How did she get back to the trailer? That's odd. You were with Sal and Oldbag when you found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. So apparently they found it. It's a bit of a mess. Okay, she called the police, then Powers showed up. Oldbag was agitated. And left out to whatever. Oh, Nathaniel, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Why doesn't the subscription thingy play? We should get a notification right now. Let's see if it pops up. Okay. Oldbag. How did you go back to your trailer? Yeah. Oh, also the script was in Studio One. There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Yeah, I guess.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Oh. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. That's right.
Order, Mr. Ashworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution will make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement. However, regardless of how the court sees my role here... Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
She knew that Hammer was injured. That's a lie. Only Oldback and the director knew. How did she know? Let's press her. Exactly, how did you know? Saul told her. She knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action since, so she left them behind. How did she know that he was injured? She says that Saul told her. Hey, there we go. Thank you. Great. The alert works. Thanks for following and or the subscription, I mean. Yeah, thank you very much, Nathaniel. Very appreciated. I should fix that. I'll make a note about, because it plays 2 videos. It should play just one. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Refining this thing, trying to make it work. Okay, so she knew that Hammer was injured somehow, and how did she know he couldn't do any action scenes? So she left them behind. That's not... let's press her on the others. She asked to be left out. She called the police, apparently. Then Powers showed up. Let's see what happens if I press her here. No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Dead silence. Silence. Let's just press her here. Press harder, of course. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. Let's press her here. Huh. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. How could you go to the trailer if it was blocked? That's the thing. You kind of get fixated on some weird part of the narrative, and although it could be true, you just relate everything to that. For example, the monkey head. This is all I'm thinking about right now. So you left them. Oh, you could not go to the trailer because the path was blocked. No, that's not it. She left them behind. She knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. I feel that it's here, but it's not, you see? How could she have gone into the trailer if the path was blocked? Apparently she went by van, but that doesn't make sense either. She went back to the trailer to get the script and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Okay, this is it, right? Because she says that happened. She said that she lived. She says that she left the scene after the murder, but the murderer was going towards the scene at 2, and the murder happened at 2:30. So the times don't add up. It was the Steel Samurai who was injured. Right, because we already proved that it was Hammer who was wearing the costume. Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, what did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Right, I already said it. It was Saul who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. What would he tell you, the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. She saw Hammer limping, I guess. Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. It would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2. Right. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Huh. That's complex, huh? She got it. She got the information right, but in a wrongful manner. So that's the contradiction.
Order!
Witness. Can you refute his claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are they free to ask questions to the defense and stuff? That's not how trials go. But yeah, this is an anime. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Yeah, the photo. Right? It has to be that. Yeah, this is it. The photo from before, because that's blackmail. Five years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighted him down. No doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for a petty change. Bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. Well, Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder.
The motive. I don't think I have proof of that. I will show the picture again. I'll say no. She had no motive. It looks like an accident, actually. It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Oh. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Oh. I did not expect that. Jack Hammer, the names. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. We got her. Let's take a... Ah, no! I think we got the screenshot. Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Nice. Nice. We got her! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! please, please don't die, please. Right. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Cool. Making progress.
Mr. Ashworth, where's the Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Woo! We finished the third chapter, my boys.
That is all this court is adjourned.
Nice. Let me just check how many chapters are there in this game. 5 chapters, yeah. Okay, cool. We are all... Well, not half, because the first trial is quite short, so...
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Do we know? Of the... Maybe the career, I guess, but... I don't... I would say this. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP.
Oh, thanks to you I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and...
You're getting cancelled, my boy.
Is something wrong?
No, of course not.
Nick Edgeworth.
Oh, he looks mad. Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. That's because would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh, really? Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again. Right. However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not. It would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with an unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. So nice. What a nice guy.
Mr. Wright. Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if? They're rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtains close on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. The Pink Princess. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Good thing. In Spanish you say, well, not in Spanish, in Venezuelan you say, bueno vaina, bueno vaina. Good I don't want to curse in the stream. But yeah, we did it. We cleared the 3rd chapter. Nice. Cool. Oh no! The old guy. Oof. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I remember. And the parrot. Oh no. This trial is nuts. Oof. Oof. I'm almost sure I cleared this one. Wow. Okay. We can clear the game today. I feel like doing that. Let me take I want to take a small break and then continue the stream. Let me think, let me think what to do, what to do, what to do. I really want some Overwatch clips actually. Let's play one. Oh, well, I shouldn't actually. Well, maybe I cut the stream here, then restart it with Overwatch. But it's kind of lame, right? Because, I mean, I've gotten some viewership with the shorts, with the Overwatch shorts, but actually the one Phoenix Wright clip I uploaded did quite well, actually, in TikTok. And in YouTube, it hasn't done bad either. I'll grab a snack and we'll continue playing this game. Yeah. Sure, why not? Give me just one moment. All right. Maybe we can clear the game today. It's possible. Anything's possible. Let's do this. Oh, I remember this. Oh. Mm-mm. Yep. Edgeworth. We're defending Edgeworth. This trial is crazy. Hey, Nick. Good waterfalls. Isn't it obvious? We need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oof, that would be nice actually, getting under a waterfall. Oh, I could use that. Gourd Lake. Good idea. Did I eat lunch? That's a good question actually. Did I eat lunch? Ah, yes I did. Yes I did. Large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. Gordy. The water pressure. Special news bulletin. A murder in Gourd Lake. Yup. Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth. Guilty of murder. Well, accused of murder, actually. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. They arrested Edgeworth. Yep. This trial is it's nuts. I remember a good deal of things regarding it. Yeah, let's go talk to him. December 25th. We've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? Here's the man. I would love to play something else, but I want to finish the game and edit the cases and stuff. I enjoy playing, but I kind of like I like switching things that I do. That's why I do so many different things, because I tend to switch. You know, I get to a certain level, then I switch. Sometimes it's counterproductive, but yeah. Oof, it's so hot, man. I have to keep turning on and off the AC to like save some power. Yeah, right now outside, oof, it's a bit hot. Well, it's about 7. It should be a bit not so hot outside. Okay. So you've come to laugh at the filing attorney. Then laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? No, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time, we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want to see you here. Not like this. You edge boy, edgy lord, edge shadow the hedgehog boy. Okay, what happened? Edgeworth, spit it out. We're going to defend you, man. 3 trials. What? Who else is going to defend you, man? Real skill, experience. Shut up. Yeah, the murder took place at Gourd Lake. Why were you down there? He doesn't... During the whole... Gordy? He went to see Gordy. Ah, that's... Yeah, someone like Edgeworth. During the whole trial, Edgeworth is really unhelpful. Hey, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir, he's the one who— Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits! Ah. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Harry Butts. Right, Phoenix, right. And just what are you doing in here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! That's different. Okay, what happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh, you don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the— what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. 2 minutes to midnight. There was a boat out in Gerd Lake. In that boat, there were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, that was Phoenix. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get here so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do! But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? I would also like to play BioShock. I love that game. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Next one is definitely a randomizer Nuzlocke. Definitely. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you've got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yeah. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Toast to Santa. Right. We don't have anything. Can we do anything here? No clues. Can we enter? No. There's nothing we can do here. We have to convince Edgeworth to let us defend him. Present the badge. Presenting the badge, man. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. That's your job, man. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Did you do it? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else. Can we enter the lake? No. Can we talk to Gumshoe? Yeah. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth, I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Autopsy report, of course. Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Okay, we can go to the police station now. That's not the same as the detention center, apparently. Can we walk around the park? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Cool. That's right, I agree. Okie doke. Samurai dogs. Oh man, this trial. Wowzers! This is Kurt Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants wowzers though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, who could know? The Pink Princess, yeah. What is this? There was a party? Someone left some poppers here. Yep. There might be a clue. Yep. Take them. They could have made the sound. The pop of the gun. Let's check this. Nothing. Maybe this. The trash can. The tree, nothing. The lake. Nothing. Okay. Okie doke. Oof, so much stuff. Oh no! CJ! Oh, we could play also San Andreas. I love it. I don't know. We need games that are contained, you know, and kind of clip worthy. Ace Attorney was a fantastic choice for streaming and for making clips and stuff. Yeah, we should play some Overwatch. I cannot let those guys down. There's quite a bunch of Overwatch 2 players that see the content. Okay. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. I've got cats camping at the scene of a murder. Oh, I know what to do with the... Okay, that's better. Okay. I got rid of the Twitch overlay. We have just the YouTube overlay now. Okay. Right, so who's camping here? Let's check out the SUV. No camping. This thing, it's what's interesting. The party poppers. Then it took the photo. Okay. Oh, Lord of Heart.
What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Sorry, it's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs?
I'll pay you back.
What y'all thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know about y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, they must be damn.
I'll try to get the southern accent.
Well, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you just because... just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are.
Okay, so you are dumb.
And who are you now, Herr Chaperone?
Yeah, I can't do the accent. Accents in English, I don't really know how to do.
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it's for BG's sake.
She should have like a Sandy voice. Sandy Chicks.
God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you son all day.
I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so... changing the film, naming names, we use the whole roll. Who are you? Oh, she wants... changing the role? Okay. We have to get her attention. Maybe here? It's closed, maybe. No, nothing. Can we enter the thingy? No. Let's go to the station. Indecency. None of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. Straight home. No more shoplifting. Right. Maybe check this one. Nothing. This thing. The blue badger. Oh no, the blue badger. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. Oh. What? Okay. We show her the the attorney badge.
Huh? Aren't badge supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
Talking like a black girl. I'm a lawyer.
What? John ain't gonna try and pull one of the losses off of me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter.
I suck doing the accent. I'm not doing it. I'm a fighter, and I wrestle meaner looking things in you. You see, that's much better. No, that's not it at all. We're just investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder?
Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally.
You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard.
Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all.
Never you mind, honey. I can talk yang for ya if it pleases you.
Thanks, I think I'll be okay.
Great then, I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya.
Okay. What happened? When was her the murder anyway? She hasn't seen. The night of Christmas Eve, man on a boat was shot. Okay. What does she do?
Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland.
Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university, Country U. Oh, so I hear. So, when did you come up here?
Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors, yep, meteor showers.
Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have there.
Y'all better know it, it's your German-made, a genuine Sonnengun.
So, what's that device you have stuck to the camera?
Huh? Device?
Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my patty popper.
Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now.
A programmable camera, neat. Yeah. Why? Yeah, yep, exactly. The bang! That's like the key to the whole case.
A pistol?
Right. Wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our patty popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey, y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
It would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked it once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder, yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Okay. Okay, we'll come back later. Let's go to the boat rental thingy. North. Let's try talking to Gumshoe. No! This one. Okay.
Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe.
We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse.
Okay, what happened? Do you know anything about the victim yet?
No, still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word.
I just noticed his eyeshadows. And the shadow of the nose, it's really nice. Yeah, and the tie has that little nick. So, how did the meeting go?
I can tell you, pal, you're a liar.
True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still,
I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Ganshu. Detective Ganshu, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty, every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigations, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, Paul. Hard. We got to earn the trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, Dad, yeah, I made a copy for you. Okay, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. That's odd. Photo of the victim. That face. Huh. Do you know anything about this? No. Okay. Maybe the boathouse. No, not yet. Maybe Laura has the photos already. Yeah. Hey y'all! Laura! Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them, take a look. Ha! Such a picture, huh? He's shooting him with a pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Yeah, I reckon I should tell the cops. Yeah, you should. Yep. Wait, Laura. Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of an northbound scone than tell ya. Laura. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot damn. She left. Okay. Alrighty then. We have our first contradiction. The photo, it was taken after midnight. And the murder, we don't know if it happened before or after. Who is this? Oh no. Ah, Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Harry Butts. Good old Harry Butts. Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kians deserves the best. Kians. Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kian's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all... Oh, whatever. She bought this costume for me. Sometimes I click without wanting. Yeah, I have kind of... I tend to do this, you know? Because of grip and things. I have to, like, soften up my forearms and my hands. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute! Nick, who's she? Oh, right, Larry didn't know her. She's not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, it must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Right, let's see if Larry knows something. He was with Kians, obviously. Oof! No, it's just Kian's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Oh, well, anyway, there was a murder. Oh, neat! The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, what would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course! Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? They were in school together. Samurai Dogs. Ah, that's a nice name, actually. Huh, you mean samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally, they were guard dogs, you know, like guard dogs? The samurai thing was Kian's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Gurdy. Alright, the monster. Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? What? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind though. Do you know Nick? Nick? What's Gurdy? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster, Gurdy. A monster? Yeah! Check it out! This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Apparently. Giant life form. A loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Huh. Okay, maybe the boat rental shop? Nope, not yet. I keep on insisting. Maybe show the camera to Larry? Or maybe this? Oh! The photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Okay, nothing. No more talk options? No. Maybe show him the camera. Nothing. Nah, nothing. Maybe the autopsy report? Sure, we don't lose anything. Who's this? Nope. Let's check the woods. Nothing. Maybe... Oh, let's go to the detention center. Maybe Edgeworth can tell us who did he supposedly kill. Oh no, that's not him. He's not there. Maybe here. Not a gumshoe in sight. An important witness. Oh, a lot of heart. Yeah. Oh, detention center? No. Do we have anything to show to Larry? I don't think so. Maybe the same article? I don't see anything. Check the camera, maybe. Slide. The SUV, no. We checked all of this. Forest. Maybe check the lake. No, nothing. Let's see here. The tree, the lake, the stand. Check the stand. Nothing. The benches. No. Nothing. We showed him the report already, right? We don't have to show the badge to him, right? No. Nothing, nothing. Nothing. The trees? No. Let's see. I don't see anything. Nothing. There's nothing. Maybe go to the office. Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, she remembers. Who's him? A lawyer. Right. Oh, he worked with Grossberg, apparently. Okay, let's talk to Grossberg. Ah, the picture. December 25th. Doesn't it? Well, yeah.
Aha, you're Mia something, are you not? I was her on the study, yes.
I was her on the study. Yes, Phoenix Wright.
Aha, and you're Mia something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Ah yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh yes. I do not think it shall be ever coming back home to this office. I can exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. All bitter desserts.
Okay, then... who is this guy?
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond.
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Robert Hammond. Who's this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the Deal 6 incident.
Ooh. Deal 6.
Perhaps you remember.
Yep.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss. They used a spirit medium.
Oh yeah. The one with her mother.
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The Deal 6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right?
Ah, correct. I screwed up the voices again. Sorry guys, I'm still learning. Like all of us.
Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please don't mention it.
Deal 6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the Deal 6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh, snap. Really? I did not remember that. I kinda did. After Maya said something about it. The photo of Misty Fey. Heavy stuff. Oh, no, not to the office. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Chaos control! This is the same as Shadow. Oh man, I should check out the Phoenix, not Phoenix, Sonic Adventure Collection. I don't know. If I play it, it's like I want to think like, what can I bring to the table to make it different, you know? Because here I'm reading the dialogues and I'm having fun doing it, and it adds like a bit of je ne sais quoi, a bit of like art and something, you know, something I can provide to you guys that's different than from any other freaking Let's Play that there is. I mean, most of them do read the dialogues, but yeah, I mean, I'm like live streaming and stuff, and we can come and discuss and chat, and I don't know, but yeah. There's so many games. We just have to keep on going and keep on pushing and try to find whatever we can to produce interesting content. Okay, what happened? Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Why did you go to the Guard Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gunshoe. Detective Gunshoe was really worried about you. Okay, speak! Haha, Edgeworth. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? I don't. I try to. I kind of. I don't. It all depends. Everyone has its own methods. But yeah. The Deal 6 incident. Let's talk about it. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your order to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from Deal 6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Cool! Talk about it. The Deal 6 incident was when my father died. Oh, dude. Oh, right. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, oof. This chapter, man, we solve 2 crimes at once. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now, this. About to end? The Deal 6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, Deal 6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Such an edgy boy, Mr. Shadow the Hedgehog! Oh, the photo. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind of to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we will. Else we wouldn't be playing this game. Huh? Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you really don't need to know. My letter of request. Let's give it to Detective Gonshu. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Oof. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? On the floor. He doesn't do well with earthquakes. Yeah, I remember stuff about this case. This case has a lot of things to it. Oof. Okay. I'm hoping we can finish this game today. That would be quite cool, actually.
What's going on here?
What's wrong, detective?
This one lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You're trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. Okay. So, what did she say? She saw Edgeworth with a pistol.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
Right, I saw it too. But you really can tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She
said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She can do that? Okay, an enlarged photograph.
In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow.
The other witness.
Apparently there was a cancellation. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor
Miles.
Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
I'd say that sounds like a pretty winnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. We're just exhausting the options.
It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again, please. You have to convince him. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, coincidentally, I have this.
Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited for the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, detective.
Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake with a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Right, Japan has a bunch of earthquakes, right?
Oh, I wasn't worried about you too. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big earthquake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later!
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder... He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Yep. That's important. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Nice. Well, what was the game I was going to look at? I don't remember. Oh, Sonic. I don't know. Yeah. Any game that I play, I have to be able to make like give it another layer, you know? For example, I want to do the Pokemon Nuzlocke because you kind of get and randomizer, you kind of get attached to the team, and when they die, it's we're all gonna and we can choose the names, and you get attached to each Pokemon. So I have to come up with more games like that, preferably ones that I kind of know, so we don't like take forever to complete them. Because one of my goals here is to be efficient. I've said it before. I've said it in a short. I want to produce content fast and easily and consistently and improve the quality as much as I can and interact with anyone who wants to interact. I mean, that's the most important part. That's most important part, that you guys are satisfied and happy and entertained for sure. We'll eventually get to that. We could play stuff to drawing stuff. Yeah, that would be fun actually. I'm going to maybe Pictionary or something. Yeah, I'm good at drawing. We could play that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll go through over ideas. Yeah. Day of the trial. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. He forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So... he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to get a ginger candy for the throat. Ginger is awesome for the throat. Oh wait. Dude, so hot. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. I don't think so. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's just ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Speaking of Maya, we could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, I can't. Sorry. I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what about timing? I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Von Karma. My favorite character.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Mycession.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here where I not completely prepared? Oh, they changed his design. Oh, he looks so clean. He has an earring, well, an earpiece. And he doesn't have as many eyeshadows. Yeah, he doesn't look like a... Oh man, I really dig it. He looks cleaner.
Right, my apologies. Very well. Your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call the first witness.
What is with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Just so you guys know, I'm going to edit all the trials and stuff and put it into chapters and whatever. Yeah? That's why I want to finish the game. Describe the incident now. No.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gonshu looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here, on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Oh, 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court. Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're quite right.
No, he's not. A man called into the station about 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see.
Hey, what's up, Seven? How's it going? Had such horrible Overwatch matches this morning. Horrible. So I just started to play this. We could maybe play later, but I don't know. I would like to finish this game. This is the 4th trial out of 5. So I see it. It's reasonable to finish this game today, and that way we can move on to the next one. And that's that's interesting for me. How have you been doing? Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Oh, cool. Did you win? A man called to the station about 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as wait. 30 minutes after midnight, okay. Who called? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Oh, I'm so sorry, Seven. Oh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry for that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's too bad. I haven't had any pets, but I have friends who do, and they love it. I respect animals so much. I'm so sorry for your loss. If you want to talk about it, then go ahead. You're at home. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned a woman who was camping. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it a dog or a cat or anything? What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found on the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence.
So, we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. The scene of the crime. Where did you find Edgeworth? Oh, one of your birds. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Oh, I had a little parakeet just so long ago. I didn't know how to take care of him. My parents let him go, I suspect. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure he had a great life with you. Oh man, I'm sorry for that. My dearest condolences. Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Oh, they changed his pupils. He wasn't like this. Oh, that's the best gesture in like a bunch of games. Cling. There's an animation of him doing the muda 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 muda. It's so funny. Yes, sir. No, I didn't suspect of him anything at all. Why not? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court is interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never had so many flippant comments from an... I don't know how to do the British, kind of British accent. I never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gunshi doesn't look so good. Continue now. Maybe I can make him a bit more sinister. You had to arrest Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Aha! The murder weapon. Okay. Oh, you cannot see the gun. Well, it will get added to the court record. Okay, why is it? Well, we have the bullet. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Why? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found on the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Oh, what? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Right. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the murder found in the body. Detective. Nah, that's too smooth. Just too sexy. Sexy von Karma. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinct marks on its bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Oh no! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a big break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge,
Yes,
what are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now.
but wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon.
Eto ble. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Were you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Any progress? Hey, come on, get your dead sister here. Come on, we're waiting. I'm not good.
You don't say that.
No, I need you here. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. That's right.
That's completely right.
I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really?
Whoa, right.
Don't jinx this case more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Edgeworth has feelings, actually.
Court is back in session! Mr. Von Kamma, become your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Very well, your testimony, please.
Okay.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats in that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order! I will have order.
Well, Judge,
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
That's the same story as always.
Very well. This court finds the defendant.
What? Are you nuts, man? Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo's worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts? Yes, there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake, this is no waste of time.
Okay, let's see. Christmas Eve, just after midnight. You were in your car, you heard the bang. There were 2 bangs.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not literally chat with the witness.
How could she have heard a bang and then seen the 2 guys on the boat? But you have to present evidence to show that contradiction. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough, fire. Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
Then there was another bang. Exactly. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Okay, so... Murder weapon fired 3 times. Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah, this is it. It's not? It's not. See? Just... Then there was another bang. I'll just keep pressing her. Press further. Wow, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned.
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. It was Christmas Eve. Okay, this is the first. Just after midnight, dude. How do we... Christmas Day, yeah. I mean, of course. We already pressed her. Okay, she looked after she heard the bang. When she looked out the window. Um. One bullet shot to the heart. So there were 3 bangs. You heard? I wish I could ask her. How many did you hear? 2. But the gun was fired 3 times. Faces the lake. Let's see this. She was here, the boat. Maybe it's here. No, it's not. Ah, dude. She looked out the window. 2 gents in a boat. How could she tell they were 2 men if there was so much fog? Maybe that's it? No, it's not. Ah, dude. I think we're going to have to try again. Okay. There was another bang. 1 bullet shot to the heart. No. I was everything on the lake but that boat. Maybe the monster of the lake. Okay, we have to try again. Okay, let's move quickly through the. Can I just load the save? No, not reset. Let's load this. Yeah. Okay, let's just skip through the text. Oh man. My presentations of evidence were reasonable. I mean, presentations? Is that how you say it? Oh, we have to cross-examine Gumshoe again. Oh, we can save mid-trial, right? Yeah, I'm going to do that after we get to Lotta Heart. Okay, so here we have to press him, right? Okay, here you found Edgeworth. You didn't suspect, so you arrested him. Why? Okay, you found the murder weapon on the decisive evidence. Press here again. Okay, the bullet. Well, no, Edgeworth was holding the gun. Okay, they added to the court record. Let's head to the scene. You found Edgeworth. Body was found in the lake. Which one was it? The murder weapon you found, both with decisive evidence. Next morning, a body found in the lake. Maybe here. Any clues? There's the bullet. Okay. Cool. Da-da-dun-dun. Such a great game. BioShock also has a wonderful story. Hopefully we can play the whole Ace Attorney series. It would be cool. At least the three main ones, you know? Because we already have the trilogy. It was so cheap. It was cheaper than buying a pizza.
Court is back in session.
Okay, Miss Lotta Hart. Okay. Right, so we have to press her, right?
Order!
I can snap. Wait. Objection. Okay, the photo. Okay. Yes, there was. Okay, I think now we have to press her on all of them. Let's save the game, since we already got to the part where we left off. Okay, you were in your car. Why were you there? That was it. Right. We know that she was there to see the... It's obvious she was there to see the monster.
The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Why now I'm the one who says that?
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing. I heard this bang come from the lake. You weren't looking at the lake.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not literally chat with the witness.
Okay. Press further. Yeah. How did she see if it was so foggy? But yeah. Another bang. Okay, let's press her in all statements. Meaningless questions, blah blah blah. Okay. This is the last statement to push. Press. Press further.
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
Oh, that's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough!
See, we had to press her in all statements. That's what we had to do.
But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick, Laura's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh, who was that?
It was me, Maya.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Lara, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lara.
What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear, I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
Oh no. Oh, wait. I was the one who made it the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Sometimes you just have to brute force your way through things, because there's no other way. You cannot always land a perfect shot. You cannot always draw within the lines. Sometimes you just have to break stuff and then figure it out later. And it's scary. It's really scary, I know it. But sometimes that's what you have to do. Take small calculated risks and just hope for the best.
Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lola Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya.
Puh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate the badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean clear as day? Should I flip the webcam? Nah. Maybe? How does it look? I don't really like it. Sorry guys, still trying to find what's best. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, sure.
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright.
Gosh.
I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. We'll find it, if you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty.
Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander my efforts either. Okay, so I have to... it's the fog. How could you have seen The guy with all that fog. Yeah. Look at this photograph. The photo I took. Oh, good thing we have some clips for it. Yeah, I have plenty. Thanks to Seven. Special thanks to Seven. I'm so sorry for your pet. There's something I want to show you. I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point!
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Oh, of course. I said I meant I could.
Well, then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem.
You use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. So now every press, let's save just in case, and see if the press finished setting up the camera, got back in the car, brought my binoculars with me when I heard that noise up on the lake. But she was inside the van, apparently. Yeah, how also, yeah, binoculars can't see through fog either. No.
Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
Binoculars. That noise out on the lake. But it was fired 3 times. Why did she set up the camera? She hasn't said that. Aha.
The issue we're concerned with here is that Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
Oh no, that wasn't it. Let's load just so we don't lose the HP. Yeah. Cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Brought your binoculars. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Shooting stars. Yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Yeah, why does she need a microphone to take pictures of stars?
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue this line of questioning.
But I know this. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes. This is make it or break it. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. Okay, nice. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower, no way. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh?
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Hey!
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please.
Pictures of a meteor shower. No way. Photographing shooting stars, that's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars. That's true.
Mr. Wright, where are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Your Honor, take a look at this.
What was Mr. Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
This. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this, a newspaper article? Gertie? Oh, they're sighting a goat lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof of something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gertie. Do I have proof? Yes, the camera itself. The camera, yeah. Your own camera. That's also a bit tricky. Sometimes you have to present the same evidence twice. Loud noises, yeah. And here, this article about Gertie. According to this article, Gertie made a loud noise when it emerged. And that's why you have to pay attention to the investigation, actually. You were trying to photograph Gertie, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gertie, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gertie. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. Why did you use several precious minutes of our time to prove it's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist?
Hey!
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gertie for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gertie from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness testimony isn't changed from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
That would be a first.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's save, just in case. Investigative photographer. A picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. Heard the bang. Saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and you heard another gunshot. Well, I think here... Okay, there's a third gunshot missing. Oh, dude. Okay. Let's see. Let's pressure there. Nothing on the lake but the boat. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. Investigative photographer. A UFO? UFO. Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Camping out by the lake. That's all she was hiding. Right out to the lake. It's the number of gunshots. No, this is not it. I don't know, dude. This seems weird. Yeah. How many pictures? Okay. This is a good one. Hmm. Hmm. Let's press her. A gunshot. Hmm. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. That's so weird. Nothing on the lake. So you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Oh, okay, we already got this one. Uh-huh. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Hmm. No? No. I would say that seeing the gun... Seeing a man pointing a gun at someone else, that's kind of weird, huh? Let's press her and see what happens. I think we've pressed her and on almost all of them. Just in case, because sometimes when you press her on all statements, you guys all know that that sometimes stuff changes. Let's see. When she heard the bang, she looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at. She sounds too calm for, like, she should be excited because of the monster. Let's see. Yo, we found it. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. I'm sorry. I love the comedic timing in this. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. Exactly. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought I could be witness to more than all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was just watching the boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo. And what? Wait a second.
She even had the photograph to put over it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'll let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Phone Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photos show something bad for Phone Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Huh. Yeah, we have to see the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What you're talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
What's the meaning of the Mr. Phone Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Oh, well, it's the hands, right?
We still cannot see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lola Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Phone Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Bear prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. The hand. Sahando. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I show you the evidence the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Right on.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Ashworth who fired the pistol that night.
That should be the end of the trial. But we have to find the guilty. Is that what you call it? Al culpable. Yeah. The guilty one, the guilty person.
However, this is going around a rush problem. If Mr. Ashworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Miss Hart? No. Larry? No. The victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! So you're saying that the victim committed...
Suicide. Okay? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from a further than a meter away.
If you watch crime shows, then you know that guns leave a burn if they're fired from too close. A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Shot from 1 meter away. Okay.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Ashworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Ashworth. It was a guy. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Good job. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give him that look. I did not kill him. I did not. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. I requested a transcript of Laura's testimony. I heard 2 gunshots. See, we haven't talked about the 3rd gunshot. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a small break. We're probably going to continue streaming today. So just give me some minutes. We can keep going. So thank you for watching. Thanks, everybody. If for some reason I don't come back, then we will just continue this whenever we can, yeah? So remember to hit that subscribe button if you can, and follow and comment and all of that good stuff. So yeah, see you in